the SIG P229 40 caliber. They're a really well-made gun. There's no doubt about it. You know, the only negatives on this gun are that that's double single action to start out with, and of course it has a little bit higher bore axis than some other guns, and it's a chunky little gun. It's a little bit heavy, but that makes it shoot sweet. They take kind of, I guess, the M&P Smith & Wesson takes a similar approach. Their slides are a little bit thicker and heavier than some others, and in the 40, that you end up with a gun that, you know, is a little bit softer recoiling if you have a heavy slide, and you can tell that with the SIG, just as with the M&P. So those aren't necessarily negatives, positives for a lot of people, and just well-made firearms, no doubt about it. I like a consistent trigger that's the same for every shot, but you know, we can learn to shoot this thing. A lot of people do. It's so cold out here that my brain's freezing up. Okay, now these are the S&Bs. I'll shoot those first, so I'll know what I have. Okay, see if there's any difference. All right, let's just take a few shots. Boom. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I've had a few comments from people whenever I talk about that on this gun, and well, the Beretta, any gun that has a double to single action on the first pull. And in fact, I've had a few smart remarks like, Hickok, you know, you could just cock the gun, you know, before you shoot it the first time, duh, you know. Well, what I'm talking about is if all you ever do is shoot at the range, I guess that's not a big deal. But a lot of us have an orientation where we're coming from a holster, maybe even carry permits and that sort of thing, police, you know. So you're not going to put a SIG, it's clear, you're not going to put a SIG in your holster cocked and hot like that, you know. See where that's going to be legal. Within a police department, any kind of shooting competition, there's like nothing there. There's no safety, there's no thumb safety, there's nothing. You've got a hot round, you know, under that hammer, and the hammer is cocked. You know, so it's nothing like a 1911 where you have a thumb safety plus a grip safety, you know, all that. You know, that's not going to happen. So that's what I'm getting at. And the Beretta, same way. You're not going to be carrying that thing around cocked. So when I say that, that's kind of my orientation. That's what I'm talking about. There's no way to practically carry it and get the same trigger pull each time. All right. So I think I took a couple shots before we started this, and I think I have kind of got the idea that I do shoot this gun differently. If I miss, I tend to miss to the right, I noticed sometimes here. So let's put a round in, decock it. Does have the decocker. Remember, it's a SIG. Put in the holster. Woo. All right. This is good training. Good cold weather. I mean, it is under freezing. It's well under. I think the high today was 31, and so it's going down now. Pretty good. All right. It does have a nice single action pull. It has a nice break. It's a very light trigger. Let's go out long. I don't know if the animals, I'll start on the gong anyway, but I don't know if the animals will fall today. They're frozen onto those stands, I'm sure. Unless I get the 45-70 back out. We had it out earlier. Okay. Where do I hold? There, I guess. Not there. Alright, I love that ring. Oops, I'm empty. I am empty. No, I'm not. I thought I had one more mag. Here it is in my pocket. Why'd I do that? Uh-oh, there's a bad guy right here close who's about to get me.